Hi, my name is Daniel, and today I want to talk about ABP framework. Basically, let's start. In this UI, ABP Studio, if you want to download it, you can go with this site. You can download here with Windows and macOS. Okay, go. Let's go. In this folder, we can go with new solution and select single layer or layered. We can go with layers and if we want to change it, we can change the solution name and output folder and UI framework. APP framework supports MVC Angular or Blazor, but today I want to talk about the web API and I'm gonna go with no UI. And UI theme, if you want to select here, maybe you can select your UI theme here, basic or Leptonic slide. The mobile framework and also ABP framework supports .NET or React Native now. And database provider, as a database provider, we are going to go with EF Core today, but if you want, you can go with MongoDB. And database configuration, ABP framework supports SQL Server, MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, Oracle DWORD, and SQLite. We are going to go with SQL Server today. And if you want to create a sample CRUD page, you can check here. Let's go. I already defined our application before. Let's go. Uh, First, I want to talk about domain layer here. In domain layer, we defined our entities. In the book folder, we defined the book entity here, and we saw it. The book entity is inherited from audited aggregate root. What is audited aggregate root? This class also has last modification time, last modifier ID, and also creation time, creation ID columns or something like that. This is one of the aggregate root. This is one of the concept of domain-driven design. They I don't want to talk about domain-driven design uh, because our concept is ABP framework here. But if you want, I can make a video for this. Let's go. uh, Go on with domain shared. In domain shared, we can define our enums, our const, or localization files here. ABP framework has support so many languages for localization, and also ABP framework has the multi-tenancy const here. If we want to check here, in the first, this this const set to true. I mean, this is going to us to is enabled. But if you change it, if we want to change it, we can do it exactly. Let's go with EF core layer. In the EF core layer, we can define our DB context or our entities configurations here like this. In here we can define it or all DB context operations like this. I'm gonna go with application layer also. In application layer we can define our app services, but first I want to check our application contracts layer because our interface, our book app services interfaces defined first in the contract layer. Let's go. iBook app service interface inherited from iCrowd app service because we check the sample CRUD operations when we created our solution. Because of this, they already comes to us ready. Okay, let's go. Also, in application contract layer, we can define our DTOs or create update book DTO. Also, when we check their references, we saw their all mapping operations done because the ABP framework has done for all operations for us. Let's go. I'm gonna go with application layer also book app service. In In ABP framework, we don't use controller. We don't need it because app services do for us. Uh, I mean, our book app service acts as a service controller and creates our endpoints. Okay, let's go with our test layers. When we created the solution, all these unit test layers comes us ready. The ABP framework, all these layers created with the is managed by. Uh, okay, let's check the ABP documentation here. If you don't want to use the ABP Studio UI, maybe you can go with the command line interface also. And if you want to learn something about ABP, you can check the ABP documentation here. This has very detailed documentation. Uh, okay, today we talked about ABP framework basically. Thanks for the listening. See you later.